It's exactly 6:30 now. Let's get into the newspapers. We'll start off with the Daily Graphic newspaper. And it's a special edition today, obviously. Front page headline, Nana Akufo-Addo, the first gentleman of the land, is on the front page of the paper. And it's quite long. You can turn it around this way. Alhaji Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia swearing the oath of office. That picture also inserted there. And then you find wife of the President, Mrs. Rebecca Akufo-Addo, the First Lady, also on the front page of the paper. And of course, Mrs. Samira Bawumia, wife of the Vice President, also on the front page of the paper. As Nana Akufo-Addo takes office, says he will protect public purse. And there's a special pull-out on the inauguration, which is also inside the paper. I'll bring you that in a bit. It's got lots of pictures. As things unfolded at the Independence Square, the Black Star Square, on Saturday, January 7th. So here we go with some of the pictures inside the Daily Graphic newspaper, right there. Okay. So that's it. There are more pictures in the paper. So you find Mrs. Rebecca Akufo-Addo, for instance, giving a wave, and her children by her, as well as Samira Bawumia. There's also Right Honorable Ebenezer Sechi Hughes, former Speaker of Parliament. He was among the dignitaries present at the function last Saturday. Lots of foreign dignitaries as well. Amazing pictures the Daily Graphic has pictured in their paper today. You might want to get a copy and keep it. Okay, so here are some more pictures as well in the paper. Here we go. And in this one, you'd see Kwabena Ejekum, Mr. Kwabena Ejekum, who is the suspended General Secretary of the NPP, and more people attending the ceremony in very colorful pictures in the Daily Graphic newspaper. It's a special edition of the paper. And I must say, almost all the papers have special editions today. So we'll go on to the Ghanaian Times newspaper next. The Ghanaian Times newspaper, front page of the paper, and you can turn it around as well. It's almost, the whole idea is just like that of the Daily Graphic newspaper. So here we go with this. Turn it around and make it a bit longer so you can appreciate the pictures better in the Ghanaian Times. Not as heavy as the Daily Graphic though. Oh, okay. So there we have it. Nana Addo takes office as president. And here's a quote from his speech, also on the front page. Our success or failure should be judged by the quality of the individual, by his knowledge, his skills, his behavior as a member of society, the standard of living, of harmony and brotherliness in our community life as a nation. There's also Dr. Bawumia, a picture of him also taking the oath of office on the front page of the Ghanaian Times newspaper. All right, that's it. They've also got pictures of the inauguration in their paper. So, you know, it's more like you can grab all the newspapers today for keeps. Make an investment. All right, let's do the Finder newspaper next. No excuse to be poor. Front page of the Finder, no excuse to be poor. President Nana Akufo-Addo rallies Ghanaians for speedy progress. Ouattara, Sirleaf, Lord Ghanaians. Also, Akufo-Addo really means business. That's according to former President Kufuor. Parliament worried over high attrition rates. That's another headline there on the front page of the Finder newspaper. That's it. Let's do the Daily Guide next, the Daily Guide newspaper next. Nana takes over as fit president. All hail President Akufo-Addo. And then there's also an insert of the Vice President and the Chief Justice right there. And it looks like all the papers took a photograph of Dr. Bawumia taking his oath. All right, so let's see if they also have some pictures. I think it will be obvious. Yeah, they certainly do have pictures in the center spread of the paper. Nana takes office in very colorful pictures in the Daily Guide newspaper. All right, so we're done with the newspapers. Get to the newsstands and grab the papers and read. Let's check out what's happening on myjoyonline.com. We'll touch base with City FM Online as well, and then do the BBC. They've taken particular interest, as you may know by now, in Nana Akufo-Addo's inaugural speech. The points were Bush also says the same in his inaugural speech. So let's do myjoyonline.com now. AFCON 2017 Black Star squad numbers announced. Also, Edwinologist Lab, if life has no points, there will be a medal for robbery. And Edwin writes amazing. So you might want to take time and read his Edwinologist Lab. Okay, let's move on. Treats words of new president seriously. Kufuor urges Ghanaians. Let the ancients Ghana stand, Liberian President to Akufo-Addo. She gave an amazing speech herself last Saturday. Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, President of Liberia. UK intelligence gave US key tip-off about Russian hacking, report says, and a letter. Okay, we don't seem to have a very stable connection, but there are lots of stories on myjoyonline.com. You might want to take your time and visit the website and read all about it. We've got pictures of the ceremony last Saturday as well, the inauguration. You can find all those pictures on myjoyonline.com. We'll visit a few other portals in a bit. But you can, send us messages or tell us what's happening with you. Tell me about your money box. Go to Joy News on TV on Facebook and post your money box there and how much you feel you can contribute every day. That's what we're doing this year in 2017. We want to keep saving little money so that when we really need it, we can, have something to fall on. If you wouldn't need it throughout the year, all the better, because we will be saving. There will be special investments. We will save and then make some profit on it. So I want to know about your little money moments on Facebook. Joy News TV on Facebook. All right, City FM Online. Let's check out. Bawumia not stranded, according to former President Mahama. My residence was approved as my retirement package. So this is what is new. The residence of former President John Dramani Mahama, that's the official vice president's residence. There's a letter that's circulating on social media, essentially, that was written like 19th of December 2016, asking the new administration to allow former President John Dramani Mahama to remain in his home where he's lived all this while, to take it as part of his retirement package. We don't know what the new administration has said so far, but it looks like, President John Dramani Mahama is kind of confirming that it's part of his retirement. We'll hear more details of that later on today, right here on Joy News. So just stay right there with us. Let's check out some other stories on City FM Online as well. Ghana's 7th Parliament, the age dynamics, and Parliament to form 3 emergency committees for government business. Okay, quickly, let's do BBC, the Africa page, and then we're done. We've got sport after this, and we know that Roland Walker is headed to Fadama. What we want to do essentially today is to sample the views of persons who live in the Zungo communities, what they want this government to do for them. So we've got a great conversation. Roland Walker is out there speaking with the people and finding out what they want the new government to do for them in this in their 4-year term. Let's do BBC Africa page. Calm returns to Ivory Coast after unrest, and the story says that Ivory Coast is reported calm after a 2-day mutiny which saw soldiers seize the defense minister. Ghana's new president is sworn in. UK axes Ethiopian girl bans funding. Namibia groups sue Germany over genocide. All right, some Africa highlight: airlines reject Abuja airport closure. Richest woman gets richer. Nigerian Chibok girl found with baby. Harare vendor ban over typhoid. CAF denies Hayatu allegation. So lots of stories on the BBC Africa page as well. You can check it out. We know that the audio session of the BBC, for instance, Al Jazeera is talking about plagiarism or not. CNN is talking about it. BBC is talking about it. Their headline in that as well is making huge headlines here in Ghana as well. Interesting. I think the newspapers, maybe the stories will be somewhere inside the papers, but the front pages, all the stories that we reviewed in the newspapers that we have, did not touch on that. All right, stay with us. You're watching the AM show. Roland Walker in Fadama later this morning right here on the show. We're talking about how new parliamentarians can carry themselves. George Lowe is former member of parliament for North Dai. I've been talking about the exit plan for members of parliament. It will be good to find out from him what he's going to do with his life for the next 4 years. Really, it takes a lot to be a politician, to be active for 4 years or 8 years, and then afterwards, what happens? Stay with us. You're watching the AM show.